Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. It's over here where you can maybe hear me. Alright, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on the best friends custom scenario. You're a history map. We are gonna do bridges made of wood, but on the way we can switch over to collect the hay and then go back to bridges made of wood. So what I'll do is I will start the tracking on bridges made of hay initially, and the IX you see here with 3 pieces of wood on it. I found a job for 2 of those. I actually found 2 jobs for 2 apiece. If I could carry a fourth, I got 3 on here. If I could carry a fourth, I could satisfy both those jobs. Let's get rid of this. Is there a crane on that? Yes, there is. Maybe I could hang the 4th one from the crane for the trip to the first job. And then pack that extra one for the second job. But the second job is clear out to the pier. That's a long drive. We may not do that job today, but we would have the material for it. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is back that up. No. I'm gonna wait till I'm actually gonna drive it. Then I'll back it up and manually load a 4th bundle. I'm in the Kraz with 4 pieces of wood for the broken bridge. Let's I went through the list. There's half a dozen or more jobs I could do right here on this map. Sevmont repairs. Let's find the hay one. Collect the hay. Cargo from the ship is another. Pier. Pier is where I would take the 2 wood, and then cargo from the ship is where I would bring a trailer back. But collect the hay. What the hay? We can do that. Look, it's from here to here. And I'm going to be coming down to here with the truck I'm in. There was no vehicle to collect. I collected it in a previous episode and it wouldn't allow me to restart it. But that was a couple updates ago. Maybe now I could restart it and collect that Chevy pickup and take it to the garage. But right now we're worried about something different. And let's get rolling. Get a controller. Get a controller. 4.5 minutes. We ain't done nothing but jibber jabber. By the way, on this trip, I want to give a message to the subscribers, and I understand that they're probably new subscribers. They haven't heard me talk about having dementia before, but they leave comments like, you talk too slow, you need to drink more coffee, things like that. Coffee doesn't fix dementia. Coffee doesn't fix cognitive disorders. You can probably, I'm sure, anybody that's watched my videos for any length of time can hear me slur some of my words. Sometimes I just sit here silent while I look for the right word to say. Coffee doesn't fix mental disorders. Bitching about it doesn't fix it. And yes, being tired a lot is part of the problem. But it's a symptom, not a cause. I can barely remember my 15-year-old daughter being born. I can't remember my 13-year-old son being born. You know, I can't remember my daughter's first day being picked up by the bus for kindergarten, although I know for a fact that I walked her up there. I've got the pictures. I know I was at the hospital for my kids being born. But important things like that are disappearing. I can function. You know, I've got the muscle memory. I can drive the truck. But bitching about talking slow and drinking coffee doesn't do anybody any good. It's not productive. So, alright, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. We're coming up to where I would turn. So what I'm gonna do from here is leave this here. Go jump into that Action. See if I can do that job with this. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be stuck in the mud. Oh, there she is. Oops. What am I pushing? Y for diff lock. Well, it came out of those mud holes. So the trailer's around here if it'll pull it. That's where it goes, but the developer made it so you can't get there from here. Let's try over here. I know I've driven up alongside this pipeline before. Too low plus. Yeah, I thought it would kick me out with low plus, but I'll just stick it in automatic now. Really took off in automatic. Attached trailer. Trailer is too far away. I see we need to just turn right. Pull forward a little. All good. Right back the same way. Come on, little Tuz. Save me from having to drive the cars down here. See all these new houses I built? I did that in an earlier video. All these new fresh frame structures I did with the new houses job. Low plus seems to be working. I knew there was a reason that I didn't want to return that Tuz to the garage just yet. Break the plane. There we go. Well done. Here's your reward. Let's give the Tuz credit, man. It did it. Alright, now let's kill the motor and leave it here. Jump back to, as much as I don't mind sitting there listening to the girl panting in the background, it's time to get moving. Didn't swing the corner wide enough. I didn't realize we were getting that close to the crossover. I was just thinking about the collect the height, collect the hay job. Now, bridges made of wood is out on the road north of the garage. And the road to the garage should be right here at this intersection. There's at least one job, if not a couple, where you gotta find a car and they don't tell you which one it is. Well, there's a couple places, at least, where there's broke down cars in the middle of the road. One of them was right in front of us right there. Whether it's the right car or not, you'd have to take the job and drive up to it. I don't know, maybe it would give you a marker once you discovered the vehicle. Maybe you'd have to attempt to deliver it before you could ascertain if it's the right vehicle. So there's another one. That one's always just been scenery. But maybe it's just that I never picked it up. But we're not gonna worry about goofy shit like that. I want jobs where there's a definite A and a B. You pick up here and to deliver there. It's written in stone. You just do it. Now there's seismograph jobs, but you have to drive to another map for those. This is bridges made of wood. We have to start the tracking. And the delivery site is on the other side. That's okay. I remember first time I tried to come across here, there was a watchtower right there. That little wood thing. And so I came across that side with the expectation of climbing up over those rocks, and that was fine. But to leave it, I came down through here and tried to drive through that gap. That didn't work. It wasn't wide enough. I got the crabs stuck, and I did eventually winch it through, but completely destroyed the suspension. First time I tried to take the Voron through that side, got it stuck. Eventually, it took me a while, but eventually I discovered that you can bypass this bridge through the water on this side, no problem. Alright, now pillar on the road. I've got Woe Fisherman, new trailers, change house, pillar on the road, come on iron, come on hay, which is done, bridges made of wood, which is done. I've got pier and cargo from the ship all written down. And there could be more. Let's go back to this truck. Let's get it out of the road. Although I don't think I need to drive up here anymore. Let's see what this is. Woe Fisherman. Oh, I wrote that down. Where is it? I wrote down Woe Fisherman. I'm sure it was in that one. Am I blind? It's over here. Oh yeah, that's that's the one that I've had set up for like 3 or 4 months. And phase 3 was coming out on the live server. I played that. When I came back to this map, it wouldn't tell me which job this was. Yeah, let's do this job. This thing's been waiting long enough. Let's use keyboard though. I'd rather it were on its wheels. It'd be less screwing around. There was a point when it was on its wheels, but then I came driving by with something else, and why won't it let me run the winch? There we go. I came driving by with something else and knocked it over. But look at that. Is that as far as it's going to let me go? On that winch point? Let's find a different winch point. Perfecto. Now let's switch to using the 3-slot rollback. You gotta get it in there with the controller. You pushing number 4, number 5 doesn't work. Well, let's see. X is up and down. Left trigger, right trigger. There we go. That's all the way forward. It's all the way down. Close. Undo the winch. Go to V. Pack trucks. And move on. That worked out pretty slick. Got lucky that when the bumper trunk dug in, that it flipped it over on its wheels. Okay. There, and then go this way. up to there. And then there's a way through here. And then this way, like that. And this big star-shaped spot here, there was a truck there. And there was a job for it. But when I didn't do the job right away, the truck and the job both disappeared. Jesus. What was that, a little bush? Or this little fist-sized boulder? That was a bigger boulder. At least you could see that boulder. I didn't need to pull the van all the way to the front. It just turned out that way. 'Cause it was rolling downhill. And I don't have any control over the brakes on it. I could use the tilt on the bed to try and roll it back a little further, but I didn't figure it was worth the bullshit. Especially not when we got half a dozen other jobs waiting to do. We've been in this half an hour already. We have to go get another wood before the next one. I wonder if you could haul 3 spots of freight on this rollback. Never tried. Never tried hauling freight on a rollback. I have a 2-spot rollback and a 3-spot. Well, I figured why not go for the biggest one? What sense does it make to take the 2-spot and then you need the 3-spot? All right, well done. Except shut off the engine and go up here to the IEX Love how that last unit of lumber dances around. Let's find the job for this. It's not in there. It's in Sevmont repairs. I believe it was pillars on the road. I wrote 2 wood under that. Except, and it comes down to there. Same place we did the, same place we fixed the pole that was laying across the road. I think we did another job here too. So we know where it's going. Basically know how to get there. Let's just back it up into here and just suspend 1 more unit of wood by the crane. Whoops, it's over there. I realized as I was backing in that I have to manual load, which means be over here. We placed it way back there. If you get the crane extended that far and then winch it in, the crane will hold. But if you tried to just stick the crane out there and hit raise, that would not work. I'm gonna suck it right up in here, drop it down, and put the boom right down over it. Pull the winch cable up tight and exit. The boom's got it locked down. Just get out of functions without exiting the crane. And get out of the rail yard or the wood sawmill. Make it daytime. Let's put the anchors up. make it daytime, and start down the road. I can't get too wild with it. But it shouldn't easily fall off. You can see it's already shifted a little bit. We might have to stop and screw around with it again, but hopefully not. When it comes to making our delivery, we'll just hang this thing in the air. Oh. That fucking shit glitching through the asphalt. This. That's part of the old broken bridge. Jesus Christ. None of this shit is gonna hold. Oh, I got lucky. Look at that one, stayed in. The crane is doing a pretty good job, huh? There's no release winch. I can pack cargo. That's two of them back in the easy way. Get my height on the boom right now, and then hook up and use the winch. Now do. 3 buttons at the same time. Try and get it as far out there as I can. Although it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to exit and pack. I'm done packing. This one will be my unit that's pinched under the crane. Keep that boom, keep that winch cable tight. That will not go down any further, and that won't get any tighter. So here we go again. Both ends of the bridge have remnants of the old wrecked bridge sticking through. I knew I was clearing the railing, but I forgot about that scrap metal sticking up through the road. Fucking thing rolled over and the boom arm held those 2 units in place. So I'm not too concerned about slowing down for these bumps. Although it would have been nice to make the corner. What have I got on this? Ah, the single IX heavy mud. We gotta go up to the next corner and then turn right. I just noticed that it was handling the mud pretty well. Accidentally pushed too hard. That's the screaming horn. I know some people talk really fast and sound excited to create hype for their video when they're not doing a damn thing that anybody else does. They're not special. They're not more creative. They're doing the same jobs anybody else does. Half of them don't even do the jobs in the campaign. They'll cherry pick a job and sound really excited about it. And they have 7,000 people that watch that video. I couldn't sound excited if I tried. Cargo management. 1, 2. Pillar on the road is done. Now we'll go VCH. This is still hooked up. So we'll raise, extend, whoops, that's bring in, drop, unhook, doing the whole thing, looking through the bushes, unpack and pack, and then restore crane. And just like that, we're ready for the next job. But it is 55 minutes into this one. So I can fix that. But look, we made it here. That's the only thing that has fuel. On the engine and the suspension is, oh, there's a hole in the fuel tank. And the suspension is wrecked. All right, we'll do this a different way. Tools, repair and refuel. All that rambling full speed through the mud holes did in the suspension. All right, we'll pick it up in the next one. For now, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed the video.